Karma on cheating wife. My mum left my dad and I but took the other kids. She moved in with an old rich man. She dragged the divorce out thinking she would get a lot of money from my dad, because we lived on a 120-acre farm. But in reality my dad's parents owned everything except for a few head of cattle and an old combine. My mum was going after everything my dad owned, everything my grandparents owned, everything my dad's siblings owned. I come from a very close-knit family. My mum felt entitled to everything my entire family owned. Thankfully we live in a rural area and know everyone. The judge in the case owned the land on the other side of the fence from my dad's dear blind, and threw out a lot of the nonsense my mom's city lawyer was trying to pull. One evening my dad and I were having supper at the restaurant in town and the bank president walked up to my dad and said, "You are approved right here, right now for a $20,000 loan to get rid of your wife. Payments made any way you want." My dad had the fork halfway to his mouth and his eyes were wide. He just said thank you. On Monday, he went to the bank and signed the paperwork and went to court with the settlement offer and was finally divorced after 15 months. My mum was not happy because her lawyer got most of it. My mum married the man she left us for. They were together until his death in 2001. She held her second husband's funeral on the 24th anniversary of her wedding with her first husband. I just called it karma. Her second husband left her $1.20 million. He had her set up on a monthly allowance system that would have lasted her the rest of her life. But she got greedy and cashed it all in and blew through all of that money in 8 months.